No, man. It was a rumor, man, and I feel like
you took out the question of whether or not Offset slept with Saweetie.
Nieces and nephews, it's your girl Auntie Faye. We are back with another video, baby. We're gonna get right into this hot mess, this hot tea, okay? So I know there were rumors going around about Saweetie actually sleeping with Offset, and honestly, I didn't believe it. I was like, why would she do that? Like, she was with Quavo, you know what I mean? But you saw that her and Quavo are no longer together. They broke up, and you know, people didn't really know why, you know what I mean? You saw Quavo gave her a card and he wanted a car back, blah, blah, blah. And then you see Quavo stop really chilling with Offset, you know what I mean? Quavo and Takeoff both were like with Offset, and I just thought it was because Offset wanted to get out of his contract with QC or something like that, QP. That's what I thought, baby. This tea is a hot mess. So we're gonna get right into this video, honey, because in the meantime, nieces and nephews, my name is Faye. Welcome back to Vibe with Faye, where the talk is real, the vibes are strong, and the energy never misses. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that post notification box so you never miss another vibe. And if you're too old to be my niece and nephew, hey cousins, how you doing? Get right into this video, but before we do, make sure you like the video, and after you like the video, make sure you hype it up, all right? Because it doesn't like you hype it up unless you like the video, all right? I appreciate it. Hyping the video gets me out there even more, and it helps your auntie out, okay, nieces and nephews? Let's get to it. So basically, if you guys don't remember, Drink Champs, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm like in my dress because there's cookies in my dress. It's not me, it's like my son. Anyways, this is so ghetto. So remember when Takeoff and Quavo went to Drink Champs, and they were there without Offset, and they were vibing, whatever, and they had a interview there. Mind you, that's the last interview Takeoff had before his passing, okay? So during that interview, there was a question that was asked, okay? And the question was, did Offset and Saweetie sleep together while Offset was clearly married to Cardi B? And that part of the video was clipped off. Who knew, right? So we're getting right to this tea, baby, because this is messy.
Something went down with you and Offset one day, and I got that phone call.
Okay.
What happened with you two? You guys, there was a beef because what?
I don't know.
I know.
Okay, if you remember, then I'll comment. But other than that, I'm gonna keep God code.
I think he was running down on you because of some, because
he never ran down on me. Let's be clear. Okay, let's be clear. Okay, but
okay, let me rephrase that.
Rephrase it, and then yeah, ask me again. I'm in.
I think he was upset that you had Cardi's name in your mouth, and he was saying some things, and it set you off to where you then had to be very clear about who you were and what you would do.
Yo, you're very good.
If that was the case.
He's very good, but this is what happened. I asked a certain thing to a certain individual on a certain artist, and his peoples was there. And he called me, and I might have not complied to his conversation when he wanted it to be, and then he called Diddy.
Offset called Diddy?
Yeah.
Like to call, like he thought he was calling the boss?
Yeah, he thought he was calling the boss. And I told you earlier in my show, he doesn't control nothing.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, he didn't control nothing. So when he asked me, and he was like, you know, I was like, I got him.
Was this when you interviewed Takeoff and Quavo?
Absolutely. You know what you're talking about. You know what you're doing.
I don't know anything.
Yes, you know what you're doing. And
by the way, you got the last interview with Takeoff and Quavo together. By the way, the Migos, just be very clear, is still probably my favorite hip hop group of this generation because I just love what they had.
They legends.
But you had
and by the way, me, cause like we're dipping into a conversation where it seems like me and Offset had beef. Mm-hmm. Like we didn't have beef. Like what it was he asked me for a certain thing that I actually did. I just didn't do it
You took out the question of whether or not Offset slept with Saweetie.
Absolutely.
You took that question out.
Absolutely.
And you still have that footage.
Absolutely.
And you have the answer.
Absolutely.
But
I respected man code.
Okay. And took it out.
Absolutely.
Would you sell it?
Nope.
To me?
Nope.
To Cardi?
Nope.
To Saweetie?
But it depends on y'all. How much y'all offer?
Nah.
Hell no. Offset, I got
but
your back.
You are the only person right now
would have done that.
That has the answer.
No, and guess what? You still ain't gonna get the answer.
Y'all. So let me break this down to y'all, okay? So basically, y'all can go look up the interview where Quavo and Takeoff were there, okay? Offset was not there, clearly. But I guess some of Offset peoples were still there because, you know, they're still kind of, sort of a family, okay? Question was asked, okay? And I know for sure that Takeoff and Quavo both said yes. Like they probably said the story of how they knew or how they caught her or how they caught him, right? Oh, sweetie, you nasty, sweetie, okay? So Offset then goes to Diddy because Drink Champ is on Revolt as well as YouTube. Noriega owns Drink Champ. So I guess Offset going Diddy thinking that Diddy was gonna be like, yo, my dude, like whatever. So then finally Offset had a conversation with Noriega. So respectfully, Noriega cut that clip off. Now, why would you cut that clip off?
Was it true to you and Saweetie?
No, man. It was a rumor, man. And I feel like it was something deeper than that. For the split of me and bro, it was something deeper than that. You know what I mean? It was something deeper than that. I don't really want to touch on, but it's something deeper than that. I think that was just like that was a thing that was a bug that I heard. I think people was trying to tear my situation down in that situation.
Mm-hmm. And you think there were business people that were plotting on you both?
For sure.
Yeah, and they were creating you guys, stopping you guys from being strong so that y'all couldn't go together against that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then because I would be seeing I would be seeing headlines and we men, so we don't play those games. We don't even know how to do that.
Oh, baby, this nigga know how to lie, dog. This nigga just know how to lie. This is crazy. And did y'all see the smirk on his face when the question was asked? It was bigger than that. It was bigger than that. And why would Offset be trying to get that clip cut off? I mean, Noriega, you might as well say what the answer is. The fact that Saweetie is something else. Now y'all know Saweetie is one of those Dubai girls that go around and travel and she smash people. Like, I'm not going to say allegedly. It's already been said so many times. She even had a girl that came out who basically said she's the pimp and she showed proof and text messages and photos and all of that. And yeah, like that's what Saweetie does. Cause Saweetie don't make no money from her music, you know what I mean? She had that one hit, but like you always see Saweetie with new bags, new everything, traveling, Saweetie has become one of those Dubai girls, okay? Now, this Cardi B songs is now, a lot of them are just making sense. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know who she was talking about when she was like, I didn't say nothing with bitches slept with mine. Like, I was like, what? You know what I mean? Because I know she's not talking about the stripper girls that Offset was with. You know what I mean? And Cardi B and Saweetie used to follow each other. And then Cardi B unfollowed Saweetie. And I didn't understand why. Y'all, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Not only this is bad, but this is actually just, yo, Saweetie, like, I mean, you just what? You just don't give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like there is no such thing as a girl code. There's none. I mean, how desperate could you be to do something like that? I think it's absolutely disgusting, y'all. And I was trying to figure out why this is coming out now, but I think Jason Lee and Cardi B are great friends, and Cardi B already knows the answer. You know what I mean? Like Quavo already know. Listen, if y'all didn't see, Quavo was at Cardi B's show. supporting Cardi B recently. Let me show y'all that. I mean, it's just, y'all, and it's to the point where Cardi B gave Quavo a shout out, and Cardi B is like, now you guys, I might pause the music for a little bit, I don't know, but Cardi B gave Quavo a shout out, and she was like, shouts out to my brother Quavo, and shouts out to Takeoff. I love you. We miss you. You know what I mean? So I just thought it was very interesting knowing that Cardi B is like not good with Offset. Y'all, this is messy. This is absolutely messy. Ugh. Saweetie's a nasty bitch. Saweetie is nasty. Ugh. Okay, so that is the footage of him being there. He was at the Sunrise Florida show that's right next to Miami. Y'all, what do y'all feel about that? I cannot believe it. And I'm going to watch the whole podcast, the Jason Lee podcast, because I did not expect that question to be asked. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't even think, okay, so the promo of the N.O.R.E podcast, right? So the promo of Quavo and Takeoff, he kind of asked that question. He's like, so you and Saweetie. And then you see Quavo put his head down. He starts to laugh a little bit. And then Takeoff starts to chuckle too. And then N.O.R.E asked a question in the promo, but then you don't hear anything else. Like it just like cuts off, right? But then when the actual episode came on, you didn't hear the question. And nobody was like, what happened to the question? Like, I think that nobody realized, oh, you didn't hear the question, or maybe the promo was just a lie, whatever. Now to hear now that Offset was jumping through hoops, okay, to try to get that part cut off is crazy. Offset called Diddy to get that part cut off, and then finally you decided to have a conversation with N.O.R.E. I'm so mad N.O.R.E did that. I am so mad he did that. N.O.R.E, I guess he's trying to do like the whole like boy code thing, but the boy code is already, you asked a question to Quavo and Takeoff, and rest in peace Takeoff, and they both answered and told you the facts. So clearly they were not worried about no boy code, but you are. I don't know, y'all. This is messy. This Saweetie is, baby, Saweetie just didn't stay in Dubai, baby. This is messy. This is just now, I just didn't expect this to come out right now, honestly. And I feel like right now Cardi B has been winning, and this just justifies her even more. Like Saweetie with like Offset while he was married to Cardi, that's crazy, y'all. That is absolute. I wonder what the proof is. He probably went through her phone, y'all. What y'all think? He probably went through her phone. He probably went through her phone. And you know how men are. When they get mad, they start talking shit like, da-da-da, fucking that's why I fucked your bitch, da-da. Come on now. And remember in Quavo's song, he said that's why the gang smashed you. What? Ooh. So, Lord. This is bad. All right, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Let me know if y'all feel like N.O.R.E shouldn't keep no guy code, whatever. The guy code has already been thrown out the window, okay? They're not cool. They done already told you. They could have kept that shit to themselves, but they done already said it. Like, Saweetie, and how do y'all feel about Saweetie? How do y'all feel about Saweetie being one of those Dubai girls? She ain't rapping. She ain't got no good music out right now. The only great song she had was the one she had with Quavo, when Quavo helped produce a song. Other than that, she doesn't have anything else. She's literally a traveling whore. I'm just saying. I'm not going to say allegedly either, because, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Y'all make sure y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao.
Look at me. Do I look like I care? Look, just take it. Do I look like I... Look at me. Look, no, Sharice, look at me.